Now you have wind in your back and you're putting pressure. If you hit a deep return, I would try to run up that line and leave the middle open. I'd be coming at an angle towards the middle.
Well, you were already up here though. Yeah. You served to me.
Right. So he just wanted. You've got to.
No, but he was out here.
Right.
He didn't hug the middle.
1, 2, 1. Sorry.
Well, it was yours technically, but...
No.
Okay.
The person up front, if they can
That's
cut
okay.
the ball
I
off...
still don't think that way, and I do. So.
Cut it off every time you
Okay.
can. Because what are you doing when you cut that ball off?
Taking left side to the other.
You're exactly right. You're taking time away from it.
Watch it.
Somebody
needs to work on their drop.
Thank you, Nat.
You're welcome.
2, 3.
Yep.
One. You know you hit a good shot when you get somebody to jump into the kitchen.
I'm gonna take it out of the air. I'm gonna take it out of the air. I got it out of the air.
And then you go, damn, I'm screwed.
Poop.
3, 2. So we go back to the way that ball.
Can you just hit me another one like that? Because it's all right.
That's just feel. Hit it again.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
All right, come to you.
3, 2, 2.
Those are all winners too.
4, 2, 2. Didn't get it. That's great. That almost looked out to me. Uh-oh, you said almost looked out.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and I couldn't call it in or out. It was back there at the baseline.
I was right here, but I couldn't. Was it in?
In?
Well, it's in if you can't.
If you don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said I can't really
Right.
call it. So.
What do we got? Did you serve that or not?
No, you did.
What is it?
Actually, you just served
Yeah,
that
she
to
was
him.
switched.
It's over here.
So it's 5,
5.
2, 5, 2,
5, 2, 2.
5, 2, 2.
Got it. I'm sorry, that was so yours.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
See, when I play with my brother, I never say I got it because he just plays. I play this much.
See, I don't play mix like that.
Oh, I don't mind it.
I let my partner play.
Okay, here we go.
2, 5, 1.
No, that was a bad shot.
I know what you're trying to do, though. You're trying to bust back at his feet, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I saw you coming that way.
Yeah.
3, 5, 1. Oh,
Bad spot.
shizzle. That was a good shot, brother. I've never seen anybody return one.
Oh, I've returned
I have.
many.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I haven't returned one. I've seen it.
I had somebody hit a ball outside like this. They come running this way, and I hit them with the ball. Jason Warchunky, ask him about it. He's like, oh man.
That's a point. That's a
That
point.
was so good.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
So that's a point then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I hit him with it.
Yeah.
Okay, if I get somebody to come and earning me like this, and I catch them out of the corner of my eye, I'm just drilling the ball back at their chest. I'm not trying to get it back over here or anything like that. Or I'll lob them.
Yeah.
Because how easy is it to lob this guy if he's right here?
Right.
Yeah.
What do we get?
352.
352.
Oh,
That's a shot I'm working on. I was never a tennis player.
Oh yeah.
It's just that little snap roll.
Yeah.
Because you can keep those balls in to where if I hit them just normally,
Yeah, they'd be flat.
And they sail.
5-3. 5-3-1.
Hit him.
Nice. Hit him.
As soon as I sent that back to him again, I was like, gosh.
Oh, shit, we can talk about that?
Yeah.
Damn.
6-3.
So when I go to do that, as my partner,
I
you
need
see
to be
me come
covering the
around, and you're let's say you're here, you see me come around, you need to be here.
Middle. Yep.
Right, and if they can hit, if I'm going around the post, Ernie and them, and they can hit a cross-court dink over there,
Let him do it. Yeah.
we got nothing for that.
Nope. Applause.
Yep.
6-3-1. See, now that one actually felt better at least.
Look good.
It looked good.
Yeah.
Well, you saw where I was going, didn't you?
Yeah, sure.
I'm reading it right off your pad.
Oh, okay. So you're going
As a
in.
good-
Okay,
as a
so
good
it
drop.
did look
Right.
good. All right.
6-3-2.
I got this.
Nice, man.
That is so good.
That's a pretty thing, ain't it?
Yes.
When it works. 7-3-2.
7-3-2. Okay. Michael. So we just stayed put.
Yeah, because I did not
Well, I thought
set myself. I was going to drop it and I changed my mind and I did something.
But to me, we weren't in trouble.
No.
No.
It wasn't a horrible lot.
8-3-2. We had him. If their feet are moving backwards when they hit
It's
it,
okay.
it's good.
Okay. Me.
Good shot.
All right, come on, buddy.
Create one.
Great, dude.
Oops.
4-8-2.
Nice.
What happened there?
Wait, he just
You let me get my body weight coming forward.
Yeah.
So the first one, if I would have tried to hammer that, I'd have probably hit it in the net. So I took something off it and just tried to hit it back deep.
got deep.
And hopefully, when you guys get me going back like that, you should be closing forward. So when I hit that shot back, you can probably get it up here.
Right.
Rather than wait till it gets back here and bounces on you. Because you've actually leaned the point your way by making me go back, and then you just gave me a hall pass to come back up. What we got?
8-4.
8-4-1. I can't believe the wind didn't knock that down.
I know. I was like, so much topspin on that.
When it came off my paddle, I was feeling
like,
really
no.
good.
8-4-2. Okay, that works.
Yeah, nobody's talking.
So in a situation like that, they hit a really good ball,
Yeah.
and I'm not in a situation to get greedy and try to hit this perfect dropper.
Right.
I'm just pushing the ball back over, and we'll take it from there.
Okay. 9-4-2.
Yeah.
But I'm taking it.
But it was, I mean, it was a nasty shot to begin with.
Very nice, man.
Thank you. 10-4. 2. Okay. 2? Yeah. I got it.
That's a great
Fart
hit.
knockers. Great,
Very nice.
great pickup.
Jeez.
Okay.
4-10-1.
Excellent. Excellent. So,
That was a great serve.
and that was a great return.
Yeah.
So what was I doing after I saw you made a great return?
You
I
were
wasn't
waiting for
sitting
it.
here like this. I'm sitting here like this. I'm just like, you get that ball up, and boom, boom,
And you
out
did.
go the lights.
And he did. That's 11.
No, you were serving
you
that.
were served.
You served it?
But that's just getting out in front of the point and knowing when you hit a good shot.
Right.
When you hit a good shot, use it.
Okay.
10-4, 2, 1.
1. Me. See, you know what I just did there? I was debating the whole time, am I going to drop or am I going to drive?
Well, to me, you want to figure out an area and a height. I think it's area and height. Okay, if let's say I get a ball here, but it's way down here,
Then I'm gonna
probably
drop.
not going to drive.
Right.
I'm going to drop it. But if I get a ball up here,
Yeah, that was high enough for me to drive,
Drive,
and I
right.
sat there and thought too long.
and go ahead and give it time to bounce up there too.
Okay.
So that way you get the ball at its apex, and you're not cutting it off here, which makes it a little harder
Yeah.
than when it's up here.
Okay. All right, 10-4, 2. Good get.
So what I want you guys to work on over there is when we continue playing these games, when that ball gets in here on you on a dink, and you're catching it in here, don't dink it there. When that ball comes across here with pace, I just want you to inside out it. Just inside out it like that. Hold your paddle back, and at the last minute, just inside out it. It's person either in front of you, down the middle, down the sideline, or anything. When it's in this zone here, okay? If it's down here, no. Now you're stuck in the dink. But if it's waist high, I'm on full-fledged attack. That doesn't mean hard. That means I'm putting a ball and putting pressure on the other team. If that makes sense?
Yep.
And there are good 4 or 5 players and some 5-0 players that still don't know what balls to attack. I mean, they are good players. They are very good players, but I think they let people off the hook a lot.
I think our challenge is just not having enough practice. You know, consistent practice like this.
What you always got to remember too, I've played a lot of games,
Well, that's what I said.
and I figured out my game.
For 9
And
months.
the most intelligent thing that was ever said to me by any teacher, by Brian Stock. And I don't know, he kind of took to me because he asked me to come over and help him with stuff and that, and I'm sitting there talking to him in his brain the whole time and lollygagging around with him and stuff like that. And he goes, Bobby, you'll know you're getting better at the game when the game starts slowing down. He goes, the game is not slowing down, it's just slowing down.
Slow your body, slow your mind.
So you don't get in frantic situations a lot. You've always got your head thinking, just like that last ball I hit, I'm going cross-court lob. I don't know how good it's going to be, but in the position I'm in right now, I'm effed. I don't have a whole lot to do. If I just settle that ball in the kitchen, he's just going to push it right behind me,
Yeah.
and the point's over. You know, even if my partner comes across and gets that, then
The whole other
the
side
whole
of the win,
other
right?
side of the court's empty.
So,
So it's kind of figuring that out too. Okay?
Yep.
So does any of this make sense?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll make more sense when I watch it.
But what I'll tell you, you can be the best dropper and the best dinker in the world, and you're not winning.
Right.
You've got to be able to finish too, and you've got to be able to figure out what balls I can attack and can't finish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go.
Stop.
What?
Well, I'm going to stop. Here's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
You hit a short serve
Serve.
with the wind at your back. He's got a return that he's not going to get very often to where he can really get the ball to the back because he's got the wind in his face and he hit even a shorter return.
Yeah.
So what I want you to focus on is when you get a short return like that, I want you to push it back to the baseline.
Okay.
You know, don't land it in here. Land it somewhere from, I would say, 3 feet back.
Okay.
Because now you put more pressure on them. You just pulled them and gave them an easy drop.
You know,
You can't get hurt that way.
99 times
Yeah. 0, 0, 2.
100. Yeah, I agree.
Good shot.
Hallelujah!
Kudos.
That's a great shot. And why?
All right, here we go. Right
You
here.
were thinking, and it wasn't rushed. It wasn't anything other than one smooth, easy move. 0, 0, 1. Sometimes when you close like that and you get a ball in a position here, you might just want to push it. Okay? So you've got it up in here. If she's got you down here, then you're definitely going to go soft, right? But if she's hit the ball on the line a little bit, especially if it's above the net,
Right.
so all you've got to do is push, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was quite above that. It was close.
We need a thick ball like that. I like that.
Huh?
We need a thick ball like that. I like that.
0, 0, 2.
That's nice. Trip them deep.
That's the game.
0, 0, 1.
Beautiful.
Okay, you're okay.
I think it was back edge, a lot of it.
Yeah. It's all right. You're right. You're right. You're okay. You're also still running.
0, 0, 2.
Coming back. Perfect.
Good shot.
You just kept pushing, pushing, pushing.
Exactly.
Not one of your balls were in trouble, going out or anything. You were going to make them play them off.
Here we go. 0, 0.
0, 0, 1.
Sorry.
Nice push, Nan.
Well, actually, I was
got it, Randy.
lower down the middle, but that's okay.
No, this is the nastiest shot in
Yeah.
pickleball right there.
Way to
Well,
push.
this is actually the nastiest.
Yeah,
one.
right.
Is it me?
Okay, right here. Here we
Way
go.
to push him.
What do we got?
0, 0, 2.
0, 0, 2.
You. No, got it. Shit, sorry. I thought that was way, way shorter than it
No,
was.
it's okay.
Sorry.
See, there,
Yeah,
I should have
okay.
closed
Were
behind
you
that
there?
Oh, yeah, I would have got it.
Oh,
But the
okay.
wind was pushing it.
ball. I
Okay.
should have closed
No
behind
big
that
deal.
ball too.
All right, go ahead.
But what I don't want to do, if I'm lobbing the ball, I don't want to think about closing as I'm lobbing.
Right.
I want to make sure I get the lob good first. Because if I'm doing this and running forward, you'll lose a lot of your feel because your momentum's changing your feel. 1, 0, 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry. 0, 1, 1.
That was all her.
0, 1, 1.
Atta girl. Good shot.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good point. Good point.
1, 1, 1. Straight shot.
You guys are a bunch of line painters. I'm
Right.
telling you.
You got one?
I am.
Okay.
1, 1, 2.
Got it.
Yep, that's a good shot.
2, 1, 2.
It's okay. You're all right.
So,
No worries. Here we go.
right. He is when you're playing a tennis player. You can't give him. You can go soft. You just go soft, and the ball bounces like that.
All right.
Gosh, she can just hit a roll down that line. She can roll there. She can hit roll right into them. There's so many options they have from that. Other than it's softer at their feet when they get down here. That takes that away from us. What do we got?
2, 1,
1, 2,
1.
1.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1.
I go.
No. Well, that was good. That was good. Sorry. Thought it was going wide. It wasn't. Shot.
It was good.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
2, 2.
Straight hands up here. 2, 2.
2, 2, 1. Wide.
Yeah. I was like, that was wide.
All right, let's hold. One more.
2, 2, 2.
Cheers. Very nice.
Every single time you get a high hopping ball,
Yeah.
I fed that to your favorite shot.
My
Jake.
favorite shot. Yes, thank you.
High double hand backhand.
High double hand backhand.
So
Love it.
here's what you've got. You've got a skill. Why would you not want to use it? So if you got a teacher that doesn't have that skill, he's not going to teach you that skill,
Right.
So you have to have a teacher that recognizes the skill and says, "Oh my God, use that thing."
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
2, 2, 1. Here.
Good return.
Nice. Way to finish it.
Love it. That is a generic. Oh, all right. It was this with no touch, no feel, just popped it right to him. So what you've got to do is think about it. Am I going soft or am I going back at his feet? Because anything in between that's trouble.
3, 2, 1. Me.
Fornicate.
It's okay. Good luck. Yeah.
So did you see the difference on the ball I hit there?
Yes.
She could not attack that ball, so she had to just succumb and say, or try to attack it and bring the net into play, or out of bounds.
Call it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 2.
Let it go.
Four, 2, 2.
You. Oh, watch it short. Good shot.
Started with a bad drop.
Oh, it's okay.
4-1.
Here we go.
2-4-2.
Nice shot. Nice shot. I laid it up there for him, so. Here we go. But he needs ball.
But it wasn't, I didn't hack at it or
No, you
anything.
didn't have to.
I just pushed
Pushed
it.
it back at me. 4, 3, 2. Here we go.
Got 3-4?
Yep.
Yeah, 3, 4, 2.
3-4-2.
Yeah.
So, when you pushed that ball, you didn't hit a winner, did you?
No.
But you made him make a mistake.
Right.
So to me, Everybody would look and go, oh man, you hit a great backhand there. It had nothing to do with it. You
No
set
harm, no
that
foul.
point up.
Here we go.
It had nothing to do with me. All I had to do was finish, right? We got fours?
Uh-huh.
On two.
Mhm. Nice.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. When you hit a high return like that, I want you to immediately go here because he's going to hit down on that ball. So your paddle's almost there already instead of having to come down here to here. Right.
Okay, here we go. 4-4. 1.
That's
We came in on something we shouldn't have come in on.
Yeah.
Well, and you hit the ball directly at a speed.
Yeah, that's
With pace and downward motion without a big
We both
bounce.
did it. Here we go.
4-4-2.
No harm, no foul. Here we go.
So
He's hurt.
when they're serving to Randy, when you're standing there, you turn around and you watch. Because if he gets a close one, he's not going to be able to tell if it's in or out. Especially if his paddle's like right in here.
we've gotten better at
Yeah, oh yeah.
watching, whose line to watch.
Right.
4-4-1.
Good point.
Nice setup.
So, since you have the wind at your back, why would you not want to play that game? So then I have to settle back into the wind, right? And the ball's putting pressure on me to begin with because you're hitting it, and whatever you hit it, add 5 miles an hour to it.
Right.
10, whatever the wind is. What do we got?
Fours.
4-4-2. That's a great angle.
Beautiful thing.
Woo! All right. Good point, guys. Okay. 4's on 1. Eight.
Good decision.
I almost did it.
Got more guts than me.
5-4-1. Watch it. He's coming back. Come in, come in, come in.
Oh,
You okay?
all right, Nan?
Yeah,
You did the right thing. You
I did the
fell.
right thing. I just rolled my ankle. No, it's fine.
She fell.
I fell. No
If
big
she
deal.
would have fought it, then that's when it gets
Yeah,
bad.
no, I let myself go instead of
Yep.
trying to get to the ball.
Perfect.
Yeah. 5-4-1. Sorry.
Anybody who's rolled ankles knows that's the
No,
best
yeah,
move
you
in
let
the
it
world.
go, right?
5-4-2.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Go about it. Here we go. No, we're good right here.
4-5-1.
All right, man, one more.
4-5-2.
Oh, shoot, that felt good too. Yeah, it's all right. Here we go.
5-5-2.
Five.
5-5-1.
Just drop that. Well, if you hit that hard over the net where you hit it, it was probably pretty good.
Hey.
Wow.
I knew once it
How do
finally
you
came
hit that
on.
back there? That's a great shot.
Last time I was getting frustrated. I've been working on my drops and they were just
That
crap.
was perfect.
That's nasty. I don't care who's over there. That's nasty.
6-5-2.
You. Okay.
Only Nan can do that.
Wait, you were 1, honey.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
6-5-2. Me.
Wide.
Nice take.
Good spot.
7-5-2. Ooh. I made eye contact, I think, with you. Right?
Make eye contact. Make eye contact.
No, I did. I didn't watch the ball. Okay, here we go.
5-7-1.
Thank
I
you.
thought you were going middle, man.
Very nice.
Here, I got one.
Here you go. Are you going? Okay.
5-7-2.
Wow.
Found it. Here we go.
Seven, 5, 1.
Me.
That's good. Oh, Lord. Saw it off the paddle.
Yep, nice. You want to come back with me? No. Look at the wind tuck. 7, 5, 2. Me. Yeah.
I gotta quit thinking you're gonna go middle and you're gonna paint that damn line.
Well, here's why she won't go middle. Why won't she go middle? She goes middle.
He was right there.
Because you're there?
He was right there.
There's a
Yeah.
forehand here in the middle. You want her to go middle.
So my only shot was to either try to go down the line, which is stupid, or make a good cross drop.
Or let that ball run out and go around the post.
Backhand, I don't know. For me, anyway. All right, 8? No, 9.
What about a two-handed backhand?
You know what? I might try that.
I think it's 8.
8? Oh, I start first. That's right. 8, 5, 2.
Two.
Fine. Better, girl. Much better.
Just trying to go back.
Thank you.
Knock him down.
Yep, let's go. 9, 5, 2. You. No. Ten, 5, 2. Watch it. We both got stuff.
I wasn't committed to that shot. And screwed it up.
Right here we go, baby.
All right.
Here we go.
5-10.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
Returns.
5-10-1.
No. It's a good idea.
Just remember how hard you hit that. The next time it's just a little softer and it's perfect. Set it up perfectly.
5-10-2.